Hello, my fellow raiders! This is Mloentje, and welcome back to Ark Raiders. Guys, soon enough, Expeditions will make its first launch in the game. We will be able to reset our account for the first time. And I've been doubting if I actually want to partake in it, because my account is just not... Like, I've been playing for 3 weeks, casually, not like really intensely every day, but casually, doing some quests and doing some runs here and there. And well, I'm level 24. I'm not like level 70 yet. I don't have all my skill points unlocked. I did unlock the workshop tier 2 benches. I did unlock all my inventory slots. But that's about it. Like my account is still progressing. But I wonder though, in 6 days, the expeditions will actually open. And the 22nd of December, so in 11 days, it will close and go on an expedition. So basically that means I have around 10 to 11 days to see how far I can get my account to be ready for an expedition, right? So in today's episode, we are gonna try to see how far we can go. So yeah, first off, let's see what an expedition actually is. It's called projects, guys. And in the projects, we find expedition. Construct a caravan to send your raider off on an expedition beyond the Rust Belt. Expeditions are perilous. Your raider will carry all their possessions into the unknown beyond the Rust Belt. In return, your next raider gains a unique edge that lasts until the next expedition departs. So that is kind of like tricky information if we look at, well, next. Overview. Undertake an expedition means your raider leaves the Rust Belt for good. Preparing your caravan takes time and resources, and once it departs, much of your progress will be reset. So a lot will be reset. Some rewards and advantage carry over to your next raider, meaning some bonuses will be lasting, as far as lasting until the next expedition begins. So bonuses that we take from this expedition, and its skill points and increased stash, they will last until the next expedition begins. And these advantages can be increased by continuing to send raiders on future expeditions. Meaning, from what I can read, they stack. Now, from what I heard, you need like 5 million on goodies in your bags to get 5 skill points. But if that means that basically you get for this expedition, if you can get 5 million worth of loot in your stash, get 5 skill points, then the advantages can be increased by continuing to send raiders on future expeditions. Increase means if I go out the next time with, again, 5 million, I'm gonna have like 10 more skill points than the other player that didn't do expeditions. That's how I'm understanding this, right? And that means I think the window for expeditions is 60 days, so 2 months, meaning you can go on 6 expeditions a year. Times 5 skill points. That's 30 skill points if you go on every expedition in a year. 30 skill points is a lot. It will increase your character a lot. But that's how I'm understanding this. So making the expeditions truly the end game you kind of want to go for. Even if it's like a huge gather, you kind of want to go for it if it actually stacks, right? And then, of course, loot stash increases as well. And expands, as they say, like these advantages can be increased, so loot stash can be increased by continuing to send raiders on future expeditions. So if you need like 5 million of loot in your inventory, but your inventory is only 280, if you can get your inventory to 350, for instance, then it will be way easier to collect that 5 million again, right? So this is how I'm reading this, and that makes expeditions really interesting to do. Details. When your raider departs on an expedition, some things are reset and others are kept for your next raider. So this will be reset. Your stash upgrade progression. So basically your stash goes back to 0. But they're telling about stash increases that you take over. So basically you have your basic stash not increased, but then you do get the extra slots from the expedition. And then start increasing it. I think? I'm not really sure. Inventory items. So everything in your inventory gets wiped. All your blueprints that you collected. Your coins that you collected. So they're talking about the regular coins. Your player level. So you will be level 0 again. Not a big issue for me because I'm still level 24. Like, I'm barely starting the game. Your skill points. I only got 24 skill points. So not a big issue. Your raiders then. workshop, and your quests. So I've did a couple quests, but not a lot. So resetting them would not be an issue for me because the ones that I did are really easy to do. Well, some of them, let's say. This will be kept unlocked map, so I don't need to play the amount of rounds anymore to actually unlock the maps. All maps will be unlocked. Unlocked workshop stations. So I'm thinking if I upgrade my workstation to level 3, then basically the upgrade will carry over. Meaning if you can start with a fresh character, but you can instantly start crafting the higher tier weapons and such once you get the items, that will progress your second character really, really fast. Your codex entries, your raider tokens, so the meaning of these two currencies, your creds, raider deck progress, active leaderboards, trials, cosmetics, personal event progress, bonus skill points earned from expeditions. So the bonus skill points you get from your previous expedition will remain once you go on your next expedition, and they will increase, right? Bonus stash slots, they will increase. You will keep the ones from your previous expedition and get new ones, as far as I understand it, on top of that. Rewards and buffs. Completing an expedition can give you new raider lasting advantages until the next expedition departs. So this is a little bit like confusing for me. Like it gives you lasting advantages, but then only until the next expedition departs. These include increased XP gain, extra scrappy material, increased weapon repairs, and more stash space. You can also earn bonus skill points based on the value of the items in your stash upon departure. That is what I mean with you need 5 million worth of items in your stash to actually get the 5 skill points. Every million is 1 skill point, right? Steps. Preparing for an expedition happens in 5 stages, each requiring specific resources or items. You will construct a caravan, stock it with supplies, and then leave everything behind to depart. First, you will lay the foundation, install the core systems, construct the framework, and outfit the caravan to travel. Lastly, you will load it with as many supplies as you can carry. And then the last part, expedition calendar. An expedition runs on a set schedule, with each preparation stage unlocking over time. You'll have 60 days to gather resources and complete the caravan build, so 2 months to actually build your caravan, guys. Once the build and load stages are finished, a 7-day window opens for your raider to depart. So meaning if you can't play for 3-4 days, you still have a couple days left in that 7-day window, right? It's not like it's 1 day and you need to be online on that 1 day. They're giving you an ample amount of time to like log in and reset your character, basically. And that's a really good thing. Like they're not limiting you to like specific times, right? So passing the earned rewards onto your next raider. Missing an expedition departure means losing its buffs until the next cycle. So plan your contributions and availability ahead of time. So how I'm understanding is if I would do like an expedition, I get the 5 bonuses, I miss that one, it means I'm losing the buffs until the next cycle. So if I do the next cycle, I can get the buffs again. Or do I get the first buffs again? I think they will wipe. So that means you are kind of set on resetting your account over and over again if you want to keep those 30s. Like, for instance, if you do like 6 expeditions in a year, the 30 skill points and the extra stash, as far as I understand it. Making it a little bit arduous, I do have to say. Like, if you're able to actually get it, it should just remain. Even if you miss one, if you do the next one and complete it, it should give you the rewards that you had before. I think that would be like a little bit of leeway in the middle, right? It needs to be hard to get there. But then if you do miss the opportunity to actually go on your next one, you should not like lose completely everything and start fresh. Like, for instance, you did every expedition in a year, and then after a year you forgot your first expedition. You basically lose all 30 points if you go on the second expedition, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, go to project, guys. Tier 1 foundation, building the base structure and frame of the caravan. Metal parts 150, rubber parts 200, arc alloy 80, steel spring 15. So every time I get resources, you basically click on the commit resource button and it will apply it. And we got 6 stages that we're going to need to fill out with resources. All right, 17 arc alloy, guys, and then I've got the first part completed. And you can see here that it actually, like, the build itself is actually like you have a visual. It's small. It's a small thing, but it's definitely really cool. So what do we need? Durable cloth, guys. We got 12 from those. Wires, we already have the 30. Electrical components, we got 13. And cooling fans. Ooh, that's a trick one. Can be found in technological. We've got 3 out of the 5. Yeah, look at that. Electrical components. We can craft electrical components from... And we need that, right? And we need 4 more electrical components and a couple cooling fans. Electrical components, electrical, and technological, guys. So I'm gonna go farm a little bit.
So I finally found one all the way at the top of the, well, the spaceport itself, like the middle building, the highest part. And it was on another player, guys. I found it on a dead player in the top of the tower. Like, no, I've been all around the place now multiple times. The only time I found a cooling fan at spaceport was on another player. This is ridiculous. The final cooling fan, I would say... around 2 hours of farming to get 3, because I already had 2. There we go. An Exodus module. I do believe I have that. Light bulbs. I already have 5. Nice. Batteries. I got 24. That's good. Sensors, 19. Yeah, really nice. And I already have, like, I have 2. Oh my god, this is amazing. The 1 sensor and 6 batteries. Mentioning that I actually left behind some batteries and actually disabled some sensors to make room for my inventory. I can't believe I got the sensors before the batteries. And the batteries I got from disabling stuff, guys. Dismantling stuff. So, yeah, if you have some resources, check what you might be able to miss. And check if you can actually just get the batteries that way. And there we go. Outfitting level 4 humidifier. I have 4 out of 5. Advanced electronic components. Yeah, I knew I was gonna need to save up on those. Magnetic accelerator. I need 2. I already have 2. Holy crap. And a leaper pulse unit. I'm gonna need to kill a leaper. 3 leapers. I'm gonna need to kill 3 leapers for that one. And it's only level 4. Let's open up this door. Let's pull them in, guys. Where is he? Hey, you bastard. Come towards me. How dangerous. Leaper, how dangerous is he? He's here instantly. Yo! Okay, he's here instantly. That is dangerous. Now we just want to wail on him. He can't do anything to us anyway. So far, so good. Missing a couple shots here. Really? It's this easy? Don't tell me it's already dead. Is it trying to run away now that it's gonna die? Oh my god, it's already dead. That was so freakishly easy. Now let's see what it gives us. Like every item is... Please have a core. Like I need so many. This is gonna be it. There we go. Leaper pulse unit, guys. Nice. First one. Seems only 1. Did I loot everything? I think I looted everything. 5 minutes on the map. Like it is a 2-minute kill, guys. Oh, and that is basically telling us you need to leave now. That is really insane that they give out this good of a weapon. If we go to traders, gun shop. But yeah, hull cracker and then the launcher ammo, guys. Really, really cheap. Really, really cheap. Okay, let's go for another hunt. We know where they spawn in damn battlegrounds now. We just need to get one that's more than enough. Enough durability. Let's repair this one. Let's... There we go.
Let's get a safe key with us just in case. This is also why I'm using the looting one, because I have 2 safe pockets. One for a key and one for the item we definitely want to extract. Leaper pulse units. Got 4, guys. Commit resources. Magnetic accelerator. Got 4. I recently got 1 from the queen. So, commit resources. I need a humidifier. Can we recycle the crafting materials? Can we find a residential? Okay, I'm gonna need to go on. I didn't even realize, guys. I have the leaper units before I have the humidifiers. Yeah, I'm gonna need to visit Betty or whatever she's called. Oh my god, yes, yes, yes. It was downstairs. Humidifier. You're going in the safe pocket. Really, really cool. Nice. Last component. Now let's just fill up while we're here. Already searched that one. Perfect. And I'm not gonna waste any more time. We got a full backpack, right? Yeah, it's almost full. Perfect. And we got a hatch right in front of us. Let's go. Outfitting. I really wonder what the next step is gonna be. 4 out of 6. Load stage 5 out of 6. Loading the caravan with vital supplies, combat gear, survival equipment, provisions, and repair materials are needed to fully prepare for the expedition. 250,000 worth of combat items. 100,000 worth of survival items. And materials 300,000. Select items. It's gonna be a wipe anyway, right? It is gonna be a wipe anyway. So I want to... Yeah, I'm gonna wipe my... I'm gonna try to get there, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna... 13,000 for all the materials that I have, guys. Then I have nothing left. 11,000, 5,000. Select all. 617,000. Okay, okay, okay. I don't want to select all. Can I undo select all? Okay, select items. Can I like pick more than one? Ah, here we go. So control and then click. So close. Confirm. So that's done. Once committed, your resource cannot be retrieved. Provisions. Oh, it's filables. Blueprints. 5,000 each. 100,000 worth. Select all. 102. That's all the key cards as well. Yeah, we are talking about resetting our account here. So I'm gonna need to loot a lot. It means keys as well. Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna get the keys later and then we're gonna look at like where we can go with those. But I only have like 4 days left out of the 11 days that I had to do this. So I'm not gonna look at anything. We're gonna, like, even if we need to work, select all, confirm. Even if we need to go start with those survival items, select items. So it's all of these. Okay. Confirm. Halfway there. Combat items, select items. Weapons and ammo. And grenades. Select all. 81,000. Yeah, okay. Okay. There we go. So we got a lot of work to do, guys. We got a lot of work to do up saving up a lot of stuff. Be able to do it. Like, that is a lot of runs that we're gonna need to do. And that is for the 5th one. So there's one more objective after this. So, yeah, I'm gonna be busy, guys. Like, looting, getting a full stash, instantly getting out, just sell everything into the stash, sell everything, like... Here we go, provisions done. Let's, what do we need? Transport? 2 pillows? Even 1 pillow is more than enough. There's a blue... Yeah, blueprint, it actually doesn't matter, but we need to... Yeah, it's one or the other. Let's do the 2 blueprints. We need to check out now Like, we still need a lot of currency, like 5 million, right? But we're done with provisions, guys. So that means combat items. And that is going to be a tricky one. 101,000 that we still need. Okay, what I've been doing is I simply 2 medics and then well, what I've been doing is basically fast and quick runs, guys. Get in, get your stash as full as possible. It doesn't matter what you take. Just get in. If your stash is full, get out. Like between 5 and 10 minutes maximum. It really, like I said, for me, it doesn't matter what I extract. Like at all. At this point, I just sold everything in my inventory after I actually did this. I go to my workshops. I go to the gunsmith. The best valuable item that you can craft is a Rattler 1. It's 1,750 for metal parts and rubber parts. If you look at every other gun, it's basically less. I did the calculations. The Rattler comes up on top. So every time you have these resources, just craft them up. Just get, like I said, get everything that you can. Just get in, get out. It doesn't matter what you craft. For the grips, guys, it's all the same cost for different resources. So it doesn't matter which one you craft. It's always going to be 640. And then for the explosives, exactly the same. Like, the second I actually can craft something, I'm just crafting it. There we go. 3 of these. And can I craft anything else? Yeah, I can craft a couple of those. Let's craft 13 of those. I said, let's craft 13 of those. There we go. I just crafting up every grenade and every weapon part and the Rattler over and over and over again to basically, well, Raider projects, combat items, select all, and you can see this is from 2 runs. Like 2 runs I just did, and this is giving me around 21,000, 22,000 from 2 runs. Just go in. It doesn't matter what it is. As soon as your inventory is full, go out. And it is actually, I sold my entire inventory. I had 16,000, sold my entire inventory at 495,000. After I'm done with my combat items, once I actually have everything equipped, so 8 more thousand, so basically 1 or 2 more runs, or even 1 run maybe, I basically can sell everything from this as well to try and get to the 5 million. I know people are going for 5 million. I haven't seen, maybe it's like check marker 6 or something, I don't know. But 6 hours, guys. So I want to continue going right now until we actually can get to 6. And then we'll have to see. And after that, I think it's just sell everything. And do have to say, free run done. But if you're used to having 24 to 29 items that you can carry if you can fill out everything, having only 14 with like these 3 were slotted up, and I only had, like, basically had only 13 items that I could carry, 14 with the gun. Yeah, definitely horrible, but now we have a gun again. It's basically the thing I did wrong. Like, I sold everything, even the gun my level 4 that I was using. Here we go, guys. If I leave this off, grenade alone. Yeah, let's keep the ammo. Confirm. Departure. Your caravan is stocked with all necessities and ready to depart on the expedition. Once the departure window is open, you can sign up your raider for departure, sending them beyond the borders of the Rust Belt for good. When the expedition departs, all items remaining in your raider stash will be contributed to it, and your next raider can earn up to 5 skill points based on the total value of those items. Is the value of those items or the value of the coins that you have? So yeah, it is confirmed, guys. It is the items in your inventory and the amount of coins that you have. This is also good news because, well, basically the next departure, after this departure from the expedition, the next one will be 2 months later. So 60 days in total later. A little less than 2 months, right? Depending on the month. So 60 days to actually get 5 million coins worth of currency. And then everything in your inventory you can just play with, but you need to make sure that you constantly go through the, well, not the trouble, but you constantly need to make sure that you keep selling stuff that you actually get that you don't need to make sure that you have the 5 million by the next departure, the next expedition, right? So actually does seem like a really good system, really well put together. Yeah, here we go. Departure, guys. The window to sign up for departure is open. Rewards and buffs. We get janitor cap and patchwork. A new cosmetic will be added to your collection. You gain plus 12 stash slots, 5% XP boost, 10% repair, and 6% scrappy materials. Bonus skill points 0. Right, reward and buffs. So 4 days and 22 hours, guys, that I got to actually get my 5 million together. So 1 skill point for every million that I got. So I've got a lot of... I kind of don't want to sign up yet. I kind of want to make sure that I'm like at 5 million or at 4 million at least before I sign up. Because I don't want to sign up now and then it says like, yeah, you cannot add value anymore to your account. Because you signed up with this and you basically don't get any skill. I want to make sure that I at least have 1. Let's say that. So yeah, 5 days, guys, of farming that I can do to basically try and get together 5 million. Honestly, it doesn't sound that horrible to me. I'll have to see how it plays out, how it feels. But yeah, inventory value, raider coins that I got. So it is calculated both. That is really, really nice. Alright, so I would say 2 hours and 45 minutes. No, actually, exactly like 2 hours and 45 minutes to get my entire stash almost filled. Like almost filled, right? The only thing that I had in my stash was basically my loadout, was basically ammo and a couple more bandages and shield rechargers. That was the only thing in there. So 3 items basically, right? So I would say a full inventory looted in 2 hours and 45 minutes. And I did not like look at anything. Like I just picked up everything. The second my inventory was full, I extracted, right? So this is what I gathered. A little bit of lucky here. So this is what I gathered over 2 hours and 45 minutes. Now I'm gonna click on everything and basically sell it and see how much we can make. And that gives me an idea on how fast I can get my 5 million together, right? Okay, an easier way to just see is the inventory value. Way easier. So 700,000, guys, in 2 hours and 45 minutes. It probably is not the best farm out there, but like I said, I'm just looting everything. Like once my inventory is full, I get the hell out. So that means to get 5 million, I'm gonna need to have like what, 12 hours, 16 hours that I need to play loot in 4 days and 7 hours. Ooh, even my first legendary drop. Oh, I wonder how much that will sell for. 7k for a modification, legendary modification. That's pretty good. There we go, guys. We just need to sell everything in our inventory and we made it to the 5 million. I do want to mention they need to put in... let's quickly see... Yeah, I got like 1 loadout, right? Let's keep this one and let's sell everything else. I do want to mention that they need to implement a button that says sell all. Or select... At least not sell all, but select all. Because you kind of need to like control and then just click on everything. But if you have 280 slots that you need to click on, it becomes tedious. But this is I presume the final time that I really need to do this as much as I'm doing it right now. And that's basically seven full inventories. And then 1 half full inventory to actually get where I wanted to in. Well, we got 2 days left, right? So my challenge was trying to get it done in 11 days. But we have 2 days left. So I completed every task that Expedition asked of me in 9 days. Honestly, I still have a job, so it's not... I am a devoted gamer. Like, I spend way more time behind a computer than an average dude does. Don't get me wrong. Oh, come on, what? See, and this is what I mean. Like, I have no idea why. But now I just deselected everything. Oh, this is so satisfying. Inventory value 15,000. Raider coins 4.9 million. Total value 5 million. Let's sign up, guys. 2 days and 8 hours left.
Sign up for departure. Are you sure when to sign up for departure? Once the expedition leaves, your raider will take all their possessions and depart Speranza for good. This action cannot be undone. Yeah, confirm, guys. Window closes in 2 days, 8 hours, and 48 minutes. You are signed up for departure. Yeah, here we go, guys. Completely reset. 61 days for the next part. So that means we have now 61 days to get everything together. Expeditions, it might be too easy. It might be too easy if you have 61 days to get everything done, guys. So every YouTuber out there that yelling, oh, 5 million is going to be too hard and we don't have enough time and we want to know everything beforehand. Like, there's going to be a summer event. Developers in the community are asking for information about it now in the winter for a summer event. Please don't give it to them. Please don't give out the information too fast. I want to have my inner child that is full of wonder activated. Because once I actually get it done, the endorphins that I will get will just fly through the roof. That's what my inner child is like asking for. That's why I keep playing games. That's why I keep loving games. If you give me information a half a year before I actually need to do it, I'm gonna figure out everything that I need to do, and it's not gonna be exciting if I can actually do it. Like, I'm so pumped up right now that I was able to do it simply because I did not have all the information beforehand. The first expedition, guys, it needed to be a mystery for people to feel satisfied to being able to actually get it done. The next expedition, don't get me wrong, they need to make sure that it stacks. Else, this event is not something that you basically want to chase, because it's not going to give you that big of an advantage. Right now, we have 6 skill points, guys, basically at level 0. If we go on the next expedition, I expect to have 11 skill points here. Because that way, if it stacks in 1 year, we can get 30 more skill points than an average player that never done an expedition. And for PvP, not really the biggest PvPer out there. I don't go chasing the PvP myself. But for PvP players, having 30 more skill points than the average gamer is going to be a huge difference in your survivability in gunfights. So if developers, if you're listening and you really want to make, like, going on expeditions, like the end game chase that you're gonna do, make it stack. Like, make it stack. Make us have 11 skill points if I go on the next expedition. And same with the inventory, guys. Right now we've got I already expanded it with 1 time with 24. So that was for 5,000, 24. So now we have 12 more slots than we used to. I expect in the next expedition that we have 24 more slots. Right? Right now we have 100. We can go to 280. I expect this time around we have 292. The next time I expect to have 304 inventory. Yeah, stash. Like, expedition needs to stack. Like, if it doesn't stack, it's not worth doing it. But other than that, this event, guys, yeah, it's not an event. Well, it's kind of an event. It's just a timed event, right? It's perfect as it is. Like, expeditions is just truly perfect as it is. So please don't spoil everything. Let my inner child have a little bit of fun. I've got customization to look into. Oh, this is the new Raider outfit, guys. It's sad that there is no colors behind it, but it is a pretty cool one. I'm gonna remain with the good old one. I kind of love this one, the red with the blue. Kind of bought this one. Pretty cool one, but I still love this one. The red just shines out better, guys. Yeah, let's take this, the janitor's cap. Let's take this hat for Scrappy, guys. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna farm. I'm gonna increase my inventory. I'm gonna get my skills back. I'm gonna do the quest that I already did and that I already recorded. So my account is back on track where I left it. So we can both progress further with the quests that will continue. I'll see you guys in the next episode where we are gonna look at trials. Because trials right now, if we look at projects, we go at trials. Trials basically time remaining. If we look at the ranks, 61 days, guys. So trials has reset as well. And we've got 61 days to try and get to the highest level. But we'll talk about that more in the next episode. Like I said, where we go test out how trials actually works. For now, I'm going to wrap it up here. If you want to see more of my quest progression on my Let's Play here in Ark Raiders, guys, or any other game that I might be playing on my channel, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot.
I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.